Scientists have discovered that electric eels living deep in the Brazilian Amazon River basin work together to hunt their prey. They made the observation in a small lake along the banks of the Iriri River, according to a press release from the Smithsonian Natural History Museum. The lake was full of more than 100 eels, which spent most of their time at the deeper end of the lake. The eels rose occasionally to the surface to breathe air, which they have evolved to do in low oxygen waters. But in the twilight hours at dawn and dusk, packs of eels would rise and begin swimming in large circles to herd shoals of thousands of 1 to 2 inch tetras. With their prey corralled into a tightly packed ball, 2 of the eels would split off from the main group and shock the tetras, sending them flying into the air. Their prey now stunned and motionless in the water, the pack of eels would move in and feast on the fish. The scientists noted in the press release that this behavior is similar to that of dogs and killer whales, and quite rare in fishes.
You guys heard her. That means it's time for Electric Eel with Pack Hunter. That's exactly what's in the ICH mod, along with a lot of other changes that are going to drastically change up and, in my opinion, improve not just the meta and the balance, but the game as a whole. I've, of course, stuck to the insect invasion principles and only changed the core mechanics minimally when something is very obviously and glaringly broken. But other than that, I've stuck to the classic feel of the game. And this pack hunter, very interestingly, is attached to the torso. It's not inherent to the creature. And that is because electric eels have special organs in their torsos that allow them to conduct electricity and execute their shocks. So having the torso makes sense for them to be able to access that boosted power and access their pack hunting skills, as well as the fact that, of course, it helps it not be too OP, but it also makes sense from a biological perspective as well. So if you thought eels were OP before, get ready for Pack Hunter boosted woolly mammoth eels. And Pack Hunter is a 40% boost on insect invasion as well instead of 30. So this is going to be like, this is going to be like 40 damage. It's going to be absurd. It's going to be crazy. Whatever will we do? But let's get in the game and find out. The mod is now in private alpha testing. And if you'd like access, feel free to message me on Discord and we can get you a link. I'm sure things are going to get tweaked further. The testing phase is only just beginning, so we're going to see how things pan out and go from there. But there's some really cool creatures in this mod, and we've got a lot of the Tellurian creatures, and a lot of them have been changed. Beluga whale is no longer an artillery creature, it's simply a fish. It still has the sonar pulse, but no longer does it have the water artillery, because I couldn't find any information about beluga whale shooting water, so seems like that's just made up. And we've got the boa constrictor, cool little snake, got the boa spider in here. We've got a few of the Dinodon creatures, of course. The fox, of course. And the grasshopper, also one of my favorites. Lovely little grasshopper. Beautiful. Probably, the T-Rex, of course. Grasshopper, behemoth, anyone? It's pretty PogChamp, if you ask me. Alright, that's enough for this one. I'll see you all around. Peace.